So, the question often asked of me is, what can I do on one person? And it's very frustrating. It's disheartening. I say, what's the answer to this problem? And you say, I say to them, the answer is found in the bathroom mirror every morning. You got to get active. You got to get after these guys who say they represent you, but they don't. The people we have in Congress right now, in my view, act more like they were elected to represent the interests of foreign governments than their own constituents. All right. There are dangers ahead despite the Senate victory. And one of them is that these politicians who, as you know by now, are like roaches, disappear when you put the lights on. And this is how the Bush-Kennedy amnesty came to pass. Those backdoor meetings, there were no committee meetings, there were no conferences, there were no public hearings. And then they talk about illegals living in the shadows. All right, one of the things that we have to be aware of is they're going to break out certain elements of this bill that was defeated. And this is going to be coming up probably relatively soon. The first one is the DREAM Act. This is the bill co-sponsored by Senator Durbin. That would... Come on, he speaks highly of you. This bill would allow illegal aliens, the children here illegally, to attain in-state tuition rates in all 50 states. Illinois does that now. California, I think it's about 13 or 14 others. You think about it. An American kid living, say, in Wisconsin wants to come to Illinois. He has to pay 3 times higher than what an illegal would have to pay here in Illinois. It's just not right. And I can't explain it, but like somebody suggested that maybe we're living in Alice in Wonderland. Everything is upside down. White is black, black is white, right is wrong. But you've got to learn as much as you can about this issue. I mean, I always keep getting back to this because if you don't understand it, if you don't really know the facts, then when you talk to your congressmen or your senators, they're going to patronize you. They're going to talk down to you and pretty much send you out of their office saying, I know best, trust me. So when you go into that office and you talk to them or their staffers and they say X, you say, I'm sorry, pal, but I know it's Y. And you show it to them. So education is the key to winning this battle. No one group, no one individual can do it by themselves. It takes an outpouring of a lot of people getting together and letting their representatives know that they know what's going on and they're not going to put up with it anymore. You got to think of yourself as Peter Finch's character in Network. Throw open the window and you say, I'm mad as hell and I'm not going to take it anymore. And, you control these people. You put them in office, take them out. It's like Bill Cosby's old line when he told his kid who was mouthing off to him. He said, son, I brought you into this world and I can take you out. And that's what you have to tell your politicians. Be polite, but be firm, and don't let them sell you a bill of goods. Now, as I said, I'm here primarily on a part of Numbers USA. For those of you who aren't familiar with that website, it's one of the better ones. It allows you to send free faxes to your congressmen and your representatives. It keeps report cards of how every member of Congress has voted on this issue since 1988. I don't have to tell you what Durbin's grade is or Obama. But by and large, the Illinois delegation, like most delegations, is pretty bad. And so it's your job to keep waving these grades in